Hi, my name is Sam Hayden from Maineland Woodworking. I'm here to kind of give a little description of this bobbin winder that I put together. Now, like a lot of folks, I started out using a power drill with a dowel and some tape, and you stick it on there and you're away. That works great. I have very few issues with that. The major downfalls were I had to go downstairs to use it, which is inconvenient, and it was really loud. I don't like loud noises, so I started looking around for a more kind of traditional hand-powered bobbin winder, and all of the models from like Leclerc or Ashford were really expensive, over $100. I don't have that kind of money, so I put together this one and used this for a while, and it works great. But I decided I'd kind of refine my design a little bit, and I've come up with this. It's really sleek. There's not really anything extra on it, and you might be thinking that it's got a pretty small base, but when you combine it with this this little C-clamp that I'm sending these with, it really hangs on good. There's almost no movement while you're actually winding, and just everything's nice and smooth. You can wind a lot of bobbins pretty quick with this, and like I said, it's quiet, it's convenient, and it's all right here. With this clamp, you can clamp onto a tabletop or a countertop that's up to 1.5 inches thick. Inch and a quarter thick, pardon me, 1.25 inches thick. So the next thing is the belt. This belt is 1/8 inch polyurethane belting, and it's about the highest quality belting you can get. It's expensive, but it's not as expensive as some manufacturers would make it out to be. I would not charge you $15 for this. So if you've got a bobbin winder and you need an extra belt, send me an email and we'll work something out. Because I think that's it's a little expensive for me. But this stuff, you cannot break it. It's really high quality. And if ever you were to I don't know, get it cut or nicked or snipped, I'll show you a quick way you can actually repair this yourself. But I designed this thing to come all apart, and the belt is like a nice "don't lose me" orange. So this will all fold down and fit into a drawer or into a bag to keep it out of the way and safe, or so that you can take it with you if you're going somewhere to do your weaving. I made it out of all really readily available materials. One, because it's convenient for me, and two, it's less expensive to do. So this is some 1/4 inch round stock for my shafts, and I've got a couple of 1/4 inch washers, and this is a 1/4 inch bushing, brass bushing. And I've press fitted in here. And the great thing about this is it's really simple to work on. So if anything would happen to it, or you want to change it a little bit, it's not difficult to do. And if you have a handy husband or wife or child, they can probably do what you need to do to it. I have not found it necessary, but if you wanted to lubricate it, you could. I like this. This is sewing machine oil. It's got the zoom spout. Whoop. It's got the zoom spout that I'll have to fix later. But that stuff works really good. Now, one thing that this doesn't have is a tapered shaft. I can't do that because I don't have a metal lathe. So that's one thing that the more expensive models have that mine doesn't. But it's very simple to just wrap some tape around there, and it works perfectly fine. No issue there. I'm using, these are what are these? These are Leclerc 4-inch bobbins. These are the plastic ones. I like these because they're really light. But you can use anything that's got a 1/4 inch hole for the shaft in the shuttle. and just you can kind of custom make it with the custom fit it with the tape. I think that's it. Oh no, so this is made out of plywood. I've got some, I had some that I'm working on a loom design with, and so I used some offcuts of that. So this is Baltic birch plywood, this long shaft and these two wheels. That's about the highest quality plywood you can get. And this is some good two-side maple plywood, again very high quality, and it's got a good large knob. That's a good step up from my original design, which had a very small knob. It works, I still use this one, but the larger knob is definitely better. So if you have any questions, you can shoot me an email or find me on Etsy. That's where we're selling these things, and we'll put a link to that in the description. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Thanks. Okay, I said I'd show you how to fix these, so like I said, I don't think you're gonna break them. Okay, but you know, let's say the worst comes to pass and your 2-year-old gets hold of a pair of toenail clippers and oh no! I didn't even go all the way through. So there you are, no good. Well, what you want to do is you want to come in and use a pair of scissors or some toenail clippers or something and snip them off really flat so that they're flush with one another. They come together really nicely. And then you light, let me make sure I'm in frame here. Light a camera. Light a camera. You're gonna light a candle. And what I'm going to do, this all happens kind of quick, but it's pretty simple. I'm going to hold the ends in the flame until they catch on fire a little bit and get a little melty, and you'll see some sputtering. That's what you want. You'll pull them out, blow it out, and stick it together and hold it. You're going to hold it for like 20-30 seconds. So here we go. I go in and they kind of start to melt and puddle back, and then you put them in there, get them nice and melty. And just stick them together and hold it for 30 seconds. Pardon the smoke. So I haven't really held it long enough yet, but it's not going to be a big issue. You see how it's nice and pushed out, mushed out away from the seam that it created? That's what you want. You want that nice big glob there. And we'll come back in just a couple minutes. Yeah. Nice and globby. We'll come back in just a couple minutes and I will show you what to do from here. Okay, so here you can see our joint. It's been about 5 minutes and things are pretty well cool. So all we're going to do is we're going to take a pair of nail clippers or toenail clippers and start to go around and snip off this excess. Snip, snip, snip. And you know, you can go as far as you like with it. I'd say that's about good. I usually leave it just a little bit thick there. Sorry if I was out of frame, but a nice joint. There's our 2 joints, and pretty strong. No worries. So this is how you fix. This is polyurethane belting. I think there's another type of belting like O-rings. It's nitrile rubber, and you can actually just super glue that together. That won't work with this, but when you melt these together, it forms a much stronger bond. That's it.